Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about our Mini R50 project. This little car almost, and I say almost because we almost didn't go down to buy it. So initially I had wanted to do a project, but kept second guessing myself. But thankfully I had my wife with me and she managed to talk me into just biting the bullet and going in. We initially went down thinking we were just going to look at the car, probably see something we weren't going to like, and just leave. When we got down, I liked it, but I was still on the fence. And she basically looked at me and said, listen, I know you've got some money saved up. I've got some money saved up. Let's try to see if we can talk them down a bit. At least that way we can get a flatbed and get it home, today. First thing on the list was getting the car clean. I was excited about getting it back out on the road, but there was just no way I was going to start working on it the way it was. See, I'm a bit of not a perfectionist, but I like to have my things organized when I work on them. And I can tell you now, that first wash, after seeing it the way it had been when we went down to pick it up, seeing it the way it was when we had it stood on the drive, was like day and night.
So we are sat now trying to jump. Just need to give her a bit of charge and then we will get her running. It's recording. I did get you the brush. Do you want the brush first? If you don't use the brush first, you're gonna get snow in the car. Like that.
It's not bad. The handle was stuck.
What, because of the snow? She fires up even when she's been snowed on.
What is it?
Every time you open the door, I always sit there and think that the snow's going to fall in.
It's that face you're making. Okay, thank you.
But then, as all things happen, something came along, and that little thing was winter. So when winter came along, I couldn't really work on it. I took a few trips in between patches of good weather to the local salvage yard, well, not so local salvage yard, to replace a few bits and pieces that I knew they would have that I needed for the car. So things like the passenger side mirror that was damaged. So when we bought the car, just to give a little backstory, what they had told us was it needed a rear bearing on the left wheel, I want to say. No, right wheel. It turns out it wasn't the bearing, it was actually the brake caliper that had seized up and locked onto the disc. I made a rookie mistake. On the day we picked up the car, I drove the car without checking any of this. And after having it sat on my mother-in-law's drive for a few months, the discs were wrecked. Yeah. So first things first, we had to get new discs. Second thing was we had to replace one of the calipers, which wasn't so bad because I managed to get a few marketplace deals and only realistically had to order one part from like an actual parts place. Once we got done with that, I managed to talk my wife into helping me with another part of the car. So I've always been a big audio fan, like not stupidly loud audio, but I like to have a little bass in the car. And the speakers did do something, but they weren't something that I would see myself, enjoying if I drove the car for long periods of time. So we stole an idea off a friend's car, gave it a twist and made it our own, and my wife helped me fit a trunk mounted subwoofer. Thing I liked about the design we chose was it meant I could still get things into the back of the car. Granted, not that many things, but it also meant I wasn't losing out on the boot space completely, as you would see with most, subwoofers that people buy, because you've got the big box in the way and there's really nowhere for you to put anything down. That in itself became a slippery slope, because I started out with the subwoofer and just a standard amp, and then quickly realized the amp I had wasn't doing the job the way I wanted it to, so I got another amp. Well, it wasn't even 4 months after getting the amp, we went down to a car boot sale and I came home with 2 more speakers, and one of them just happened to be bigger than the one I had sat in the car, so I replaced that. After we did that, I think we got a little more confident because my wife talked me into redoing the roof liner. So we took the board out, laid it in the living room because it was raining outside and there was no chance of us taking it outside. We tried our hand with some carpet glue and what's it called? PVC glue, I think it was. We did a fairly decent job as far as amateurs go. We might have to redo it, but genuinely, it's not bad. For now, it'll do. Again, like I said, I'm the only one seeing it, and there's more important things on the checklist at the moment. Yeah, so took the stickers off, had a little experiment to see how it turns out, and I basically spray painted the panels. Went and used this stuff from, I think it must be Hobbycraft or something, and it's done a good job so far. If the job looks a bit shitty, it's not because of the paint, it's more because of me. Picked up some of this yesterday, and hopefully this protects our little job. After we finished all of that, I had the good news of finding out I had 2 massive holes in my exhaust.